Welcome to Emotions and Stories. She smiles in photos, laughs in conversations, and blends into every crowd. But inside, she's fighting a voice that tells her she's never enough. Let's begin at today's story, Never Enough, a Woman's Battle. Ria sat on the edge of her bed, fingers nervously twisting the corner of her dupatta, staring at the mirror in front of her. The same mirror she had avoided for years. The woman staring back at her had tired eyes, uneven skin, a slightly crooked nose, and lips that barely smiled anymore. She wasn't ugly, but she didn't think she was beautiful either. Every compliment she had ever received was followed by a silent but in her own head. "You look nice today," someone would say. "For someone your size," she would add mentally. "That color suits you, but not enough to distract you from my arms." She had grown up hearing comparisons. "Your cousin is fairer. That girl has such a slim waist. You should try this cream, it works wonders." Little cuts, small comments, harmless on the surface but deadly when piled up. At college, she was the sweet girl, never the pretty one. At work, she was efficient but not presentable enough to be in client facing roles. Even in her own home, her mother once casually said, "It's okay if you're not beautiful, you're very smart." Ria smiled politely at these things, but every word took root inside her, blooming into self doubt. She wore loose clothes, avoided selfies, and made sure to stand behind others in group photos. She laughed when someone teased her, but inside she felt like she was always being watched, judged, and measured. She tried makeup, but it made her feel like a fraud. She tried dieting, but nothing ever looked right. She tried affirmations, but her mind would whisper, "Liar." Even love didn't fix it. When she met Karan, he called her beautiful, often. At first, she smiled, blushed, even believed him a little. But after a while, those words started to sound like pity. "You have to say that you're my husband. You don't really mean it. You just love me for who I am inside." She would argue every time he would give her a compliment. One evening, after he had praised her again, she blurted out, "I don't know how to believe you when I can't even look at myself in the mirror without cringing." Karan was silent, not out of frustration, but because he didn't know how to fight the enemy she had grown inside herself. The truth was, Ria didn't need validation, she needed healing. But healing wasn't easy when the war was within. Some days she tried standing in front of the mirror longer than usual, staring into her own eyes. Some days she tried wearing a bright lipstick just because. Some days she told herself, "You're enough." But most days she failed. Most days the voice inside won. And every night before sleeping, she would lie still wondering, why is it so hard to love myself when all I've done is try to be good? She never got an answer, but the question stayed, quiet, heavy, unrelenting. There was nobody who was pulling her down but herself, and she didn't know how to fight this. Do you think there is a way out for Ria? If you do let us know in the comments what you think. Thank you.